Breaking news happening now. This is Wave 3 News.
Thanks for staying with us at 7:30. I'm Dawn G. We continue to update breaking news tonight. Air 3 is over the scene of several train cars on fire on the K&I Bridge. Theo Keefe is live at the Ohio River with more. And Theo, what do you know so far?
Well, Don, we're coming to you from the Indiana side of the Ohio River, and boy, this is a tough situation for firefighters. As you take a look, it's really been fruitless so far. A couple of fire boats are out. They have been pumping water up close to the bridge, but as you can see, they're falling about 10 feet short of the deck of the bridge and not really doing much good. You can see every now and again, there goes another one. More flames come down and some debris from the bridge deck comes down into the Ohio River. Not sure at this point, of course, what kind of structural damage the bridge is suffering as a result of this fire. It looks like from here about one, maybe two cars are on fire. We're told from Norfolk Southern that nothing hazmat related, no hazardous materials are on board, but they didn't know at this point what exactly is on that particular train car. As you take a live look from Air 3, there are firefighters on both sides of the river. Several trucks on the Louisville side, several trucks on the New Albany side, in addition to the couple of fireboats that are in the river, one of them spraying down right now. New Albany police have several streets shut down in downtown New Albany, so if your commute takes you down through downtown New Albany, you might have a little bit of a difficult time getting home. But as we come out now to live pictures, this is going to be tricky for them to fight, and we might be here a while longer as they are still trying to get the water up to the level of the bridge deck. At this point, the fire still burning black smoke, which means there's still plenty of fire up there. We'll continue to update this one, Dawn, and we'll come back if there's any more breaking details. For now, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
Breaking news happening now. This is Wave 3 News.
We start with breaking news tonight. Air 3 live as smoke continues to pour out of a train car that caught fire. This is on the K&I Bridge above the Ohio River. The fire started several hours ago now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Shannon Kogan.
And I'm Scott Reynolds. It's taken crews 5 hours to get it under control. 3 New Albany firefighters treated for heat-related illnesses. Wave 3 News reporter Theo Keefe is live in New Albany. And Theo, are those firefighters going to be okay?
Scott, they sure are just going to be just fine. This was an incredibly tough fire to put out, and it wasn't just the heat. Take a live look back there. This job is far from over tonight. Firefighters just told me that they think that this fire started in the railroad ties, and then bags of tea aboard a train car fueled it further.
A train on fire high above the Ohio River. Thick smoke you could see for miles.
I don't think New Albany normally is expecting one of these.
2 fireboats tried to put the fire out from below. The shooting water mostly fell short.
That boat's designed to fight a barge fire on the river. It's not designed to shoot upward like that.
At least one car went up in flames. Fire and debris from the bridge fell down into the river.
Just to see that fire falling, that was like, that can't be doing the bridge any good.
At the same time, New Albany and Louisville firefighters carried hoses out to the fire, which was closer to the Indiana shore. Onlookers captured the chaos. Officials at first weren't sure whether the train was carrying hazardous material.
So he backed everybody down, and then we stopped again. Well, then he backed everybody down again, and that's where he stopped us at.
Just for safety in terms of if anything dangerous was on there?
Yeah.
After more than 2 hours, crews broke the train apart so they could bring the flaming car to the New Albany side.
It was amazing, and the only reason we knew that is we had heard a firefighter say earlier, we have to get the car off the bridge.
That finally gave them a fighting chance to start beating down the flames.
They took the fight to the fire wherever it was. Wherever it is, that's what they do. And I think they've done a great job.
The fire may be out, but you can still see an incredible amount of smoke in the air. In fact, so much so that New Albany fire officials suggest that if you have breathing problems, you might want to stay inside. As for the bridge structure, they say there really isn't any trouble with it. It should not be compromised. Apparently, Norfolk Southern, the company that owns the K&I Bridge was doing some work in the area of where the fire started just in the past couple of days. Firefighters will be using that as the basis for their investigation. Live in New Albany, Theo Keith, Wave 3 News.